Unfortunately, it's China Warrior. I was trying to do a crouch kick, but then turns out there's no crouch kick in this game. I think I've beaten China Warrior. It has unlimited continues, so it's doable. I don't really recommend it. Let me take this out. Food or energy? One up. I forgot that this game had those. I think only the explosions here can hit you. So as long as you jump, you'll be fine. I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh. But she can't climb on top of this, right? Whoa. That's risky. This game, I feel, is very designed to around like a console-style balance. Like by beat 'em up terms, it's extremely learnable. The only thing that's really hard is that I don't feel like there's a clear pattern for is the final boss. I actually I think I've beaten this, like got into the final boss of this game on hard, but then I can't actually defeat the boss after that. Oh. This one's a little tricky. So his shots hit you if you're hanging above. His gun hits, or his gun hits you if you're hanging above. His bombs hit you if you're below. That's, I feel like, one of the harder bosses to dodge. Okay. Oh. Ooh, I'm finally out of here. So this is kind of a goofy minigame. There you go. You want to both throw the disc as far as you can, which I think is just trying to time it as soon as you catch it. But then you have to control the dog to get the frisbee.
Round 3.
Oh. I think that guy's name is Max Scott, something like that. He's the most powerful. That's how he followed up. I thought I was still in the piston rush, but I guess I just managed to survive getting hit by every single one. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no. You need to clear all the pellets in order to regenerate the next set of pellets. So right now I'm so close to the end. I want to just uh, grab power pellets if I can, and just outlast the timer. But doing that involves going through the maze and risking the enemy catching you. I don't have the shoulder check, so I guess I could just jump on this one. The high jump isn't good against this thing. It seems like it lags just right that it catches you. I don't get the chance to react. I added a little bit of grace to metamorphic, a little more grace. I think I already had it to metamorphic force. So hopefully, uh, that's good enough to get out of that. Because I feel like I'm getting too caught in what is not like a particularly dire situation. In general, beat 'em up games seem like they're a little hard. Like in contrast to shmups, which seem like they're the easiest thing to put into this. Beat 'em up games, even if they're easy to implement, um, the balance is totally weird. Because if you get hit once, you're probably getting hit a bunch of times. Okay, this boss I think is really bad. Yeah, you have to fight a bunch of these zombies, and of course, like all the sword people, they instantly kill you if they hit you. There's a ton of them, and a lot of them spawn, so they're all over the place. That's why I didn't think to spend money. Can I don't have a bank, right? Let me build my house just to see if that pushes. I'll go with a police station and a fire station because I think those are requirements for growth. I don't have enough money to get the power plant right now. Here's coal. There's nuclear. Okay. What am I doing here? Uh-oh. It's a hard one. Your jumps are like really in the Wario Land, Mario Land 2 and Wario Land, I should say. They feel like they have similar physics. Your jumps feel really strong. Like this is my normal jump, and then I can do a high jump, which covers the entire height of the screen. But it also has the oddity that a high jump is even a thing, because you can do the normal, the uh, duration that you press the jump button is. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am. I think that was a checkpoint on the right. Oops. Also, those are instant kills, huh? I guess Wario's like Mega Man. He doesn't do it very well with spikes. There's the. I think anyone who's played NES game knows this, but there's a problem with a lot of retro games where diagonals are kind of difficult to input. It's very easy to release to try to do a diagonal and then release it to the right or left or some other cardinal direction. Okay. And in the arcade Contras, it's even worse because when you point at a diagonal, it doesn't even immediately go in that direction. Why was I down here? I know I went up. Was it because I was looking for a musical note somewhere around here? Or might have just been that I lost my footing? Nothing here. It's probably a bonus game. Oh, no it isn't. We're going forward or back? Going forward. Oh, that was completely useless. This is going to run out. Yeah, before I even leave the room. I'm technically a little worse off than I was before. Okay, maybe this is what I was hoping to find. I'm curious if I can go up on the right there. Yeah, I can. I feel like this game had like a super big emphasis on sound design. Like the quality of the sound effects and the music, whether you like the compositions or not, feel extremely high for the Super Nintendo. Like some of these feel, this theme especially, feels like it's kind of actually I think there's another one that's even more than this, but can't interact with these yet. But I'm saying it feels like it's something I would have heard on in a dungeon in Zelda Ocarina of Time. I don't gain enough jump height to use these in any valuable way. Nope. See, look how good this glide is. I can just relax and explore everything. I actually think I'm wondering now if it wouldn't be a worthwhile addition to disable the glide entirely, so that like same way that we give you infinite lives, we just set as the glide is always off. you have to engage with the jumping more. I feel like that's probably me overthinking things, though. That's kind of overkill. I feel like this is the real exits, but let me just check around. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go up. See, I cannot even get off. I can get off on a different platform and still make it work somehow because the glide is so good. These here are mouth traps, so if you stand on them for a second, they snap shut. I kind of want to show that off. You can't change direction in the air, at least not significantly in that. And even the direction you move in is not, I feel like it's a little bit inconsistent. It's not as reliable as you hope it would be. I need to start jumping. I think this is about as far as I've gotten. Because there's some weird things going on here. You have to attack up. Because you've got, like, hook claws. You can grapple onto this pipe. But it's a timing thing. There we go. And you can try to do it while avoiding enemies. A little tricky. Feel good. Alright, let's just wait this one out. If I get enough money to make a coal plant, I'll put that in, although I'm not a fan of it. I'm gonna be controversial here, but I'm not a big fan of the fossil fuel thing. Hey, we got the city, that's not bad. That's technically progress from where we were before. Oh, nice. SimCity loan. I thought that no, it has to be enabled first. So this enables the loan, which will be paying off for quite a while, but that's okay. Okay, so as soon as we get in, we're dropping nuclear. I thought that there's the game over in SimCity where you can't pay off your loan or in the red for a couple years. There might be in other versions, but when I checked it out, it looks like it wasn't true in the Super Nintendo one. Because if it was there, I would have to shuffle on it, right?
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Those fires can get me. I was wondering about that. I guess now it's starting to feel more like an R type. Not in terms of being particularly memorization based, but in that now if something can damage me, it's going to. I think that might be bad because I think those lava is just cosmetic, and actually it's a bottomless pit, so I'm just gonna die as soon as I fall down there. Okay. At least now I can make a break for it on the right. Assuming still the key still counts as grabbed, which I think it does. But curious about this. I think there's another stage, like in the elevator, I can point up and attack enemies above me, but now even though there's enemies above me, I can't do that. I would need to climb this ladder. For some reason, they just decided to make the controls inconsistent in that in Alien for the arcade. Bonk 3 is going. I think I added some grace there, hoping that it would help me get out of that predicament, but it's not substantial enough. Ooh, finally out of that. Look at that, like, missing graphic. I wonder if people noticed that in the arcade. Might be an emulator issue, I guess. Also, look at the stage number on the bottom of the screen getting covered up by the graphics on the foreground. Oh no. Which way am I going? I'm going to the right. Oh, I'm out of time. I'm just gonna run for it. I think being out of time is worse than getting hit in this game because it seems like when you're out of time, it causes you to redo the level. I would have liked it if they made a Street Sharks beat 'em up, but that's not what Konami did. We're only on stage 11. It feels like much more. Whoa. I think there's a maximum, yeah, like a maximum time of around 99. But jumping on these, whoa, 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 whoa. Jumping on the time ups isn't always uh particularly worth it, just in the sense that it doesn't cost you anything. How do you attack up when you jump? Oh well. It doesn't cost you anything, but you don't actually gain time all the time. You might just be resetting it back to what you had basically before. So one annoying thing about this game, though, is it can go all the way up to the next board, like not to that transition area, but all the way up. Then the progress in the lower boards resets, uh, which is that's the fast attack button. Oh, I thought I landed on him. I think the reflectors dropped on me. Oh, Fatal Fury, it's been a while. I I doubt I'm going to beat that first opponent in Slaughter Sporting time. So run button. Oh, let's get that first. Oh, that didn't increase my life, so maybe I have max life now. Oh, where do I go from here? Do I have to go down? Yeah, it looks like I do. Are these alligators with a turtle shell? I looked at the names of the enemies in Bonk 1 once. The names in the American manual anyway, and they gave all of them like extremely obnoxious puns as names. I don't know what they're called in the Japanese one, but they strike me as kind of like mildly loathsome in the American version. we get a wanted poster? Do we need a wanted poster? Because I'm not running into any shopkeepers. Oh, what are these? Okay, now we're in for a boss fight. Ah, oh, so I did a lot of damage from there. Every one of the playable characters in this seems like they have a different element, but I don't know if that means a huge mechanical difference. The ladies only make a noise when you grab them, so I'm assuming that you need to catch them or it doesn't count. If I destroy this boat, I should be done with the map. But I needed to get a tank in place before I can do that, because I don't have a scouter who would be uh, good at reaching that area. So this was just the last level of the tutorial. You need to beat that before you can move on to the campaign proper. You don't have to do any of the other tutorial stages. Actually, maybe that would be let me jot that down. That might be a nice idea. Make it so that tutorials unlocked. Uh, maybe unlock tutorial at start for Advance Wars. That seems like a feature that people would like. If you've never looked at the cutting room floors page on this, or anything else that covers the changes between releases and territories, um, for some reason, Olaf here is just blue Santa Claus in the original version. I don't know why they chose Santa Claus, of all people, to be the, you know, early enemy opponent, but that's what it is. The music in this game is really good. The tutorial is done and they're still giving me tutorial stuff. this person here. This is gonna lose to a tank, but if we put it here, it can at least prevent someone from going around and hitting this artillery. Let's send the heavy tank in to actually do some damage. Okay, now it should be weak enough that I don't think it'll crack our scouts. Let's send them in to start capturing that next turn. I'm gonna try and keep low because, yeah, this can already hit our people there. This is anti-air, I believe. Yeah, it's anti-air. It's almost completely useless here because there's no air unit. It will be good against these enemy soldiers, but those enemy soldiers are probably not going to get close to us. So what I'll do is I'll get it. A little bad. Let's put this here. It's going to get first strike advantage one way or the other. So I'm going to go hit it first. So it's a little weaker at least. So I can move in here, I can move in here. The only place I can really plug it from going is there, so I'll put my artillery there. It can still hit it, but I'll put my anti-air, and now the anti-air will block the artillery. Actually, it wouldn't even be able to get to the woods from there, so that would have been a good position. No. Nothing else for it now. See that play out next turn. This is the upgraded helmet. Let me just run straight for the boss. I don't have any coins right now, but also I don't care that much. Yeah, I don't even know how you get there. Oh, I see. I see what those are for. Okay, so don't do a high jump with my plan here. Thought maybe I could jump on it when I was doing that. Well, this is not the easiest boss in the world. Is that what I'm attacking? That orb in the center? Okay, so that's 2 kingdoms down. There's 1 kingdom left, and I guess there's I don't know if there's only 4 worlds in this game, but that's how it's described. Like the title of this game, Sengokushi Rainbow Tairiku Senki. Again, my pronunciation is terrible, and I'm also not trying that hard right now. It'll be like a Record of the Three Kingdoms, like a Romance of the Three Kingdoms type thing, which are the 3 stages we're going through primarily, presumably rather, and then Rainbow Continents. Most of the levels here are named after colors, I think. I might be making that up, but I think that's why it's called that. And then the last one is just like a, war record, which is just a name that they give to fiction sometimes. So a lot of games and stuff called that. Oh, you only get like 1 good shot on this thing. Oh, but they don't have a lot of health. That balance isn't too bad. I feel like the power is not bad enough on this homing shot for me to feel like it's significantly worse than, say, the spread shot. I feel like in general in this game, all the guns are about as good as each other, for better or worse. I rarely feel like I want a better gun. I'm stuck in a bad position. There's an alert or something that's supposed to pop up every time I play Dragon Ball, because I feel like I hear a retro achievement sound every single time it starts up. Do I jump over that? I need to start running from one side of the screen to the other, I think. The enemy dropping tanks on you in this feels really wild. Also, dodging feels like on the wrong side. Ah, I missed my chance to use my super. I haven't hit him at all, have I? I need to do something about you getting caught in the Bonk games. So I don't have a great way of dealing with that. Here's hoping I was going left. No, I wasn't. Speaking of hoping I'm going in the right direction, I don't remember getting this bowling ball release, so this seems right. Is that, maybe they have a frame around the level to have the doors that have bonus stages in them. So that's one weird thing in this game where I'm not sure if the door I'm entering is a bonus stage or if it's an area that I have to actually go to. It's a minor issue, but probably one of the bigger issues in this game. I think that implies that I have to go there to reach the next area, as opposed to it being the end of the level, but I don't know if that fits into this world's policy of lying about uh, which area is the end of the world, or end of the stage. Yeah, see, the doors with the, whoa, snuck up on me there. Let me just get this guy, now that I've noticed him. It hasn't really bothered me, but I've noticed you can't crawl normally, so you have to push up right against the wall to crawl. I think a little bit earlier I was trying to crawl through that space and it wasn't triggering, and I thought, oh, why is that? But apparently that's how it works. Oh, that's good. I don't think I can attack when the water's up. Starting to get overwhelmed in arrow fighters. Need to wear these things down. That one clearly got blasted by lightning, so you can see that they are totally immune. Is that perfect? Nice. Which stage are we on? 22. So we're aiming for a target of 30. So we're getting pretty close to the last third now. Finally made it into this area. I don't know what's here, but it seemed like a nice place to go to. Is that a boss? He's just kind of standing there and gesturing. I got the key here, I think. So, oh, there's gotta be a faster way to go than this, right? I can't even jump all the way up there. I thought I'd be able to slide it this way, but I guess that's not an option. I could slide the other way. Where does this take me? This didn't do anything special. Maybe I keep jumping? This is the stuff Metroid fans like, I think. No, 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 no. So one more time. One more time if I don't get hit right there. Way too late. I want to see if I can just jump. Let me get this guy. No. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. So with that out of the way, what am I supposed to do? It took longer than I thought to get here. Let me see if I could do the other super move. Oh. In the remake version, that boss is ridiculously huge. They did that with they also did that with the original Wild Guns. Like the first boss was just kind of a big guy, but then for uh then for the remake they decided to make him like the size of a building. So it's gonna be kind of unreasonable. That sounds like a charging up a shot. Oh, I have limited ammo. I saw the heavy machine gun. I forgot about that.
Drop shot.
Oh, no, no, no.
Machine gun.
Oh, I died. I feel like that doesn't happen too often in regular stages. Oh. Actually, wasn't I, like, basically done this level too? Uh-oh. I'm gonna save up for a super to take out that ore. Oh, did he attack me melee? Okay, I died for a very silly reason. Just don't let go of crouch when that thing comes at you. Already I've got all the treasures. Uh, that's if I want to go up back up to where I started, I think. But it's not really necessary. What does this gonna mean? Oh, Ectolight. So here, the gimmick they introduce is they got a bunch of fake doors. If I recall, oh, I thought this was fake and the one on the right was real, but if you go to the wrong one, then you have to keep on searching for the real one. I forget if they disappear. I feel like they don't. But at the same time, where did I get the idea that they might? It seals up these blocks here. You can still jump up through that. And we're doing that to reverse these. I think Donkey Kong can also release these. There's a switch next to him, but I don't know what pulling it does. Oh. That's bad. That swamp was originally held in place by a platform, like the ones on the left were. It's been like starting off the bosses slow and then speeding them up to absurd extents. And to do that, they tend to last a really long time. What do I do? I think I need to have the an attack there, don't I? Because he's got a spiked helmet too. It's not a ninja baseball bad, man. I'm doing really bad. That is ridiculous. I guess I just need to just like swerve to the left while continuing to hold forward, but oh, that's also kind of tricky. I'll see if I can finally get myself out of this like continual loop and nope. 18. Just go right for the number. I'm going right for the answer because these enemies are too fast for me to deal with. Oops, right there. That's not bad. 30 seconds. We're almost there. That did 20 seconds and 4 lives. I'm feeling very confident that we can get through uh, Pac-Land Championship Edition now.
Thank you. Heavy machine gun.
What's this? Okay, I want to try this one. Light and Metal Slug feels like a very good ability to have. But the defenses on slugs aren't that great. I'm already nearly gone. Do I have a... Yeah, I do have a bomb. Nope.
Heavy machine gun.
Oh. This one's got a fair few attacks. You notice it says Morden on the bottom there? That's the boss of the original Metal Slug. It's the leader of this enemy army, who is, I believe, an evil Canadian. He's the Pierre Patry of this universe, I believe. I'm just saying that. Also, there's L's in there. I'm getting his name completely wrong. These these moving platforms, there's a lot of them in this game, I think, not just here. But they're pretty tricky because they move a little erratically, and on top of that, they can damage you if you don't land directly on top of them. Uh, is there? No Monopoly. That's just the extra life shop. There's probably a password. Okay, so I need the night drop. Where is the night drop? Maybe someone will tell me. Okay, so I need the night drop to speak to impress Hecate. Let me see if I could just go up straight up to Hecate's cave, because if I can, maybe she'll have something to give me before I go looking for that. Um, yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, there's probably not much else to get here. You can see there's a bunch of different urns, but those are just going to have extra lives or vials with which to purchase extra lives. So for our purposes, where we have infinite lives anyway, that's not really a big deal. So let's get that night drop. Aren't we in the Google realm? Like, can't you basically assume that of literally anyone? But the idea that someone is from the dimensional plane that they happen to be found in is not controversial in my mind. I guess you can just keep talking to him if you want to grind lives, because he didn't disappear. The night drop should be in this forest somewhere. I was wondering if I had a different weapon, but I'm thinking of Gargoyle Quest 1 where I already have the Buster. Ooh. This isn't good. I can't make it up there. Kind of hard to figure out. Oh. They need to be like more than two widths apart. Bonk's Adventure, I think I'm also caught. Oh no. Bonk's Revenge, I'm caught. Here I'm relatively fine. I also feel like it's oh, I can't wall jump in this game. I forgot. I'm already more used to the abilities in later Bonk games. That's a big jump in how nicely I feel like it controls. Like falling onto the platform below by accident. Ah. Oh god, the left is shooting me. Tiger shark, a barracuda.
We're running out of
Energy red. I don't know.
energy.
I don't know if it's worse if you run out of energy than if you just blow up, or if you just fall off. I mean, I think it is, but I don't know if it makes you start the course entirely. Restart the course. I don't think there's limited continues in Mad Gear. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to jump and shoot down. Speed Rumbler is going very poorly too. I don't have enough firepower to break through that. How far back is this going to send me? I'm also very concerned about these bow staff wielding enemies, because I think they might also have an instant kill attached to them. An item? Yes, it is. These undead samurai enemies also start off basically wherever you were. So if you don't keep moving, then they inevitably will spawn right under you. Got a good routine going here. Getting them stacked together is nice. Ah, good. That was a bad one. What's after this? This might be the end. Okay, we're actually on the last stage. So this game wasn't that bad until now, because there's a huge leap in difficulty right at the end of this game. So besides the fact that all these gas bombs can kill me, and these sword enemies can kill me. Is that an extra life? Did they actually have extra lives? Slight bit of mercy in this game. Um, Maybe you'll see it, so I shouldn't spoil it, but at the end, there's a gigantic pit full of ninjas, and they all basically instant kill you, and you just have to fall in the pit and hope that you haven't hit one. That's what happens if your ghost health trains that energy bar on the top. $23. Bad. Ah, that's a big risk in this game. If there's enemies above you and you hit one below, you can get bounced into the enemy above. Why am I getting stuck there? Oh. Sound in this is still low. I don't know why Konami games are like this. Let me turn it up even more. This is as loud as it gets. I don't know. I feel like I don't have the volume adjustments set up though. The per game volume adjustment, because I saw that the volume was at 30%, and I think I meant to set it at 60%. I think I set it before it's 60%.
We're running out of energy. Energy.
He jumped off early there. This is going to be very difficult to recover from. Do I need to hit that pod above as well as the Gelgoog? These power-ups are not giving me a whole lot more width to my shot, which they don't seem to be. They're probably not worth using over the laser. Yeah, this just seems like it should be doing all laser all the time. Try picking there. Charging up a shot by the looks of it. Finally! Oh. Oh! This is a cool thing. I didn't know that it was from this game. Maybe this isn't gonna work correctly then. Oh, it is. For some reason, they decided to make one of Bonk's forms a crab, But at least for Super Bonk, where I know it's in, um, so Bonk has like uh, two factors to the form he takes. He has the actual like power up that he gets from the meat. He has like 2 levels of strength, and then he has size. So you know, small bonk, big bonk, uh, regular size bonk, and crab bonk is the size. So you can be small, big, medium, or crab. At least in Super Bonk, that's how it's implemented. But you don't become crab by uh, eating candy like you do with the other sizes. You have to be squashed like that and turn into crab bonk. There's wind here, that's why I stand still and being blown to the left. Uh, just enough. Whoa, 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 what is that? That's like a skeleton version of a red armor. It looks anyway. The attack pattern is quite different. That is a rough enemy to deal with. It's not going to be the last one, I'm pretty sure. There's no way that it can be one of those. Well, the wind stops. Threw me off a little bit. Feels like a boss. Whoa. That's not the floor. I can destroy these bees, but it doesn't seem like it does anything. Ah, cool. That wasn't so bad. Do I have to use... Yes and no. Oh. Oh, that's a beta feature, the auto mod blocking the the people selling views. I was wondering why that didn't show up before. But yes. I love this them giving you asking you for a yes no response to something that is not a question. Oh, so my jump and my flight. Margarita? In Demon's Crest. See where Majorita is. I know how to find the red blade. Paimon in the eastern. I mean, I guess this area is not too. This game's not so hard to get lost in. Yeah, so it's just I went to the castle on the west and I came out on the east. I feel like this game is like remarkably short. I might be wrong about that. Because I know when I was looking for passwords, it sent me to like 3 towns away for the final boss. Is that Candle of Darkness? Okay, so the series likes reusing a lot of ideas. Because the Candle of Darkness is also what we're trying to get Hecate in Gargoyle Quest 2. Speaking of reusing things, this is the save, right? Yeah. I don't really need that. I already completely forgot what they said about Paimon and Channel of Darkness. Southeast, okay. And Major Rita needs it. Let's see. I'm sure Paimon will tell me where to find her. But yeah, there's no other way to go. It's not a super complex RPG. So I was saying in Demon's Crest, uh, Firebrand is called the Legendary Red Blaze. Did they double the cost of extra lives between this town and the last town, which has nothing in between them? That's the sort of inflation we're going through. But Claw is in Demon's Crest. Buster and Claw are both in Demon's Crest. Uh, what's his name though? So the idea of the Red Blaze in Demon's Crest is that Firebrand before the start of that game was incredibly powerful. I guess it was probably Firebrand from Gargoyle Quest 1 or 2 with his full powers. It's like, oh, whoa, what a jump. Here it sounds like they're describing the Red Blaze as something that you grab, like a power. Possibly the, I guess, Dark Fire, which is the ultimate weapon that you get. Maybe that's the Red Blaze. But it sounds like something that Firebrand has instead of something that he is. Or can get, because I don't have it yet. I guess the charge shot is a little different between characters. They all seem very roughly similar. They don't have a long range, they move slowly. Yeah, this thing looks cool. Well, here, let's see if I can finally get out. How is this trapping me like this? That's also very bad. These homing shots. If I can stop those, that would be good. Okay, I've got one guard shot out of the way. There we go. Making very good progress now. Oh, I've got all the ones that I don't like. So, this thing is very easy to deal with now. Is that Venus or Mercury that we just fixed? I was willing to waste power-up shots, super shots on these things. I feel like it would be a lot easier. So I didn't do very well on that bonus stage. Venus. So that was just the Earth. No, that was Venus. That was Venus. Yeah. So there's only 2 sets of stages left to go. Okay, these worms are a new enemy. Whoa, 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 whoa. These ice shots are also tricky. They're coming at me at sort of erratic speeds. So you start off very slow and then they go fast. Thankfully, the boss's durability isn't anything special. Now I just need to take out probably this worm. Oh, it's the one that's shooting the ice. That makes things easy. I got a screen clear at the end. I think this might be the second to last level. I don't know if there's multiple warps to the sun. Okay, what does this... Oh! I forget how this works. But I think each of these... Yeah, each of these, like little pods, these nubs that you see, those have to be destroyed, and then in doing so, we will open up the boss's real weak points. Which is, we gotta hit that brain. That was pretty good progress, though. Pretty satisfied with that. These spinning things are tricky, because they can hit you from the next wire over. Oh, I've got very little health, I think. Oh, no, I don't. The thing on the... What's the thing on the right? I guess that's ammunition. Here's where things start getting to be a bit of a pain. So first off, But really, if you look straight up from where I am, there's a huge bunch of trees, and it's very easy to hit a tree. This is even worse. So now I go back to the start. But I'm trying to get over those trees, because those will hit my ball. Those are going to stop me too. Maybe this will help. There's low firing rate with this shotgun. These enemies, I think they have a spray shot, but they die so quickly that I never really see it. I forget if I've said it, but like, while Sunsoft in general has probably some of the best soundtracks on the NES, I feel like Journey to Sileus has one of the best soundtracks on top of that.
Encounter with the resistance. Let's go.
Oh, my guy's quite slow. Where's I going? I have to step forward a bit before I jump on those things. The questionable hitbox are in my favor there. Whoa. I feel like generally the punch is better than the kick, as opposed to like Kung Fu on the NES, where your crouch kick was really good. It occurs to me that the auto-scrolling is... If you look at my health there, when you get to health up, it gives you like half a bar of health or something, but you can get multiple bars, so it looks like you've lost health. But it's just it rolling over to another bar. There's also, by the way, a super move in that game, but it's kind of tricky to do. It's like you take enough damage, and then it fills up like an invisible meter or something. Okay, now we finally have like a reasonable amount of health. I think it's around as strong as we get, though. What? 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 How did that lead to that response? to review here. It's in the Desert of Dissolution to the east of here. Yes, no. And you say no. And he says, you're brave. I feel like I need to take a screenshot. This is good. Good. I have screenshots on. Okay, I need to clear it out for that stupid exchange. I forgot where I'm supposed to go. To the east. It doesn't even matter, right? Like, there's only one direction that you can go in this game at any given time. So he'll tell me where Major Rita is after, right? Something like that. Oh, this automatically moves me in various directions. So I just kind of have to keep going. This is going to be really annoying with random battles. Going 2 above it pushes me to the right. Can't approach it that way. I feel like I gotta get in on the left. What is this? What is this map? Why does it make like this? Okay, so how long is it gonna take me to get to the next level is the question. Ah, I was right there. Finally. I don't know how to. I don't even know what path I took. If I can, yeah. I wanted to just grab onto a wall. There's a few places where there looked like there was an opportunity to do it, but I want to do that just to refill my meter, my flight meter. Okay. I don't feel like having them destroyed. Let me see if I can heal them here. I'm gonna try to take out the rockets first before I try and capture that area. I don't think indirect attacks, yeah, even if the opponent is capable of indirect attacks, they don't retaliate. So that's good. Here we go. Okay, so I can send them in. They'll do the job. Maybe they're the scouts enough to finish this off. Not bad. Does this have enough firepower to get here? Yes, it does. It's good. Let's take out the tank because it's going to be the hardest to break. Anti-air is fine against infantry. That's the one thing that they're good at fighting. And I can start capturing territory. Go here. That's not a big deal anymore. That and that are the only real threats left on this map. Let me take out Weakness Anti-Air. So on Advanced Wars, it is losing a unit, but also if it was just losing a unit, it would be very easy to avoid shuffles for a very long time. So it also shuffles at the end of the turn. Oh, that's yeah, raw. What? Build up acceleration, I guess, on top of that. This jumps. I think that's what I remember Smite said once that the jumps in that game get really mean, and I'm assuming that's what he meant.
We have confirmed. The strong energy wave is being emitted from the computer room. The computer is tracking our moves. Be careful. Ready, go!
I'm guessing this game was supposed to be based off Terminator. Like, not in the sense that it was like a meant to be a licensed game, but they were probably watching a lot of Terminator and went, "Oh, let's make that our Contra clone." Oops. Oh, that's just me. I have no idea how to play Edward Randy well. I think I managed to fix Haunted Castle so that it has infinite continues now. But the flip side of that is now I don't have it giving you unlimited coins, so it's just slightly more inconvenient to use those unlimited continues. I'm hoping that's how it works now. Maybe I can hang to the side until those things fall down. Let's start using some Mega Crushes here. Some struggling audience as well. Finally. There we go. Oops. I don't know if you saw it, but in Gargoyle's Quest 1 a second ago, you run into a point where there's the you're speaking to the king who's supposed to like give you some treasure that just got stolen. And he tells you where a desert is, and for some reason you're given the option to answer yes or no to that. And if you answer yes, he tells you that you don't want any power and he should kill you. Your power belongs to him. And then if you answer no, he just tells you where to go next. I completely forgot that happens. Oh, I don't know if it didn't notice it gives you a bonus thing for an animation for not getting any happy faces at all. I don't have any health left, do I? Oh, it's a bad position. I haven't played Ghosts and Demons, but by the sounds of it, it's a Ghosts and Goblins clone. Oh, here's where this game gets fun. I don't know if you're familiar with Ninja Spirit, but that's the last thing before the final boss. There's a pit that goes down for like 5 minutes, full of instant kill ninjas, and you just have to guess where they are. And I think that was the hard mode, so we might be done with Pac-Man Championship Edition. There's a remake specifically of the WonderSwan Ghost and Goblins? Okay. Is it a like standalone PC thing? Yeah, I finished both modes. So unless we wanted to do all the achievements, which I don't, I think we call that game done. 2 clears so far. Oh, why did that double shuffle? Okay, I'll take a look at that when I'm done. If they fix the jumping, I think that'll be the big thing, because I don't think there's anything particularly like horrible about the level design, but sometimes sometimes the jumps just are a little more precise than they need to be. What the hell is that? It's World 3. I'm guessing if I get hit while I'm on this owl, I don't think these are platforms I can stand on, so I'm gonna possibly fall down to a different area. Also, that should have shuffled. Should jot that down. Oh. My timer just went off, but because you just got here, I'm going to stick around for another 15 minutes. sad. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so this shuffle. Oh, they don't have a lot of factories in the story mode. I haven't played the campaign that much in Advance Wars. For some reason, I played a lot of Famicom Wars. I think just because it was available on NSO, so I had it lying around. I wonder why they didn't do that. I guess just I guess maybe the idea was that then they had more control over the difficulty. That's the only thing I can think of. But they had like plenty of them in Famicom Wars. I think they were all basically all factory missions, basically. Send a scout in. You don't have to press the... No, you don't. Put this over here. And... let's just have it over there. I forgot, did they let you pick your CO in later campaign missions? I guess that's it. Gotta climb up here to get these guys. I'm not 100% sure of this, but I think in, at least in the War Room area, the War Room mode, they have a bunch of the maps from the other games. I can't remember if they reused any of them for campaign. And finally out of there. Okay, that boss is annoying. Get another one. Oh, we don't actually need health, I guess, because this heal is down here. If they have a different yeah, if they have different missions for the different CEOs, that kind of points out to me that like they were almost designing that like a tutorial, the campaign like a tutorial where they want to make sure that it's kind of about discovering the routine that they already had in mind. Do they do it differently in Advance Wars like 2 or DS? Those I haven't played at all. Oh, now I remember what note I need to write. I have a double shuffle in Ghosts and Goblins WonderSwan. And now to mash and hope I can get out. Nope. If campaign is like a level select, that's actually closer to how the older games worked. So this one, Mad Stalker, I hear that's well. Oh, that doesn't shuffle at all either. Let me maybe suspend this one. But that's considered one of the big inspirations for Guardian Heroes. It goes into like a fighting game territory in the boss fights, and uh, usually you can play as basically anything in the game in some mode or other. There's a wizard, isn't it? I feel like there's nothing but wizards I'm running into. Okay. We are. Do I have to hit this in a yeah, slightly above the ground, the area I can target. That wasn't so bad. A long way to go on this one, though. No super armor. Which reminds me, I want to post screenshots because in the opening of this, there's two Red Armors who kidnap Princess Prin Prin, and they are like weirdly caked up. Uh, that's fine. I mean, my bitrate's not going to be good anyway. Um, I'm not sure if you've seen it, like Radiant Silver Guns in there, and I discovered that I just basically cannot scream that. I think it turns into a still image. I don't know if it's just a Saturn emulation, but the main thing is just I'm doing this off a laptop, so I don't really have a great streaming setup. I think, if I recall, yeah, I thought this was cool. You have to fight this castle that you just escaped. I'm assuming it's the same castle anyway. It's hard. Okay, we went a little over time today, but I'm gonna call it a day now. That's okay. You can see there's someone that I can send you to. Oh, in that case, I'll throw you over to Smite. But thanks for watching. I hope you're able to show up tomorrow. And thanks to anyone who's watching on YouTube later as well. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.